episode of Lloyd's ASMR. For tonight's video, we are going to be doing a whispered Pop-Tarts taste test and review. Up close. Now, I have never tried any of these flavors before, so it's gonna be a treat. I got everything that I could find that wasn't the typical flavors. I'm sure that there's more flavors out there than this. But this'll do. I'm pretty excited to try some of these delicious looking flavors. As you can see, we have frosted chocolate chip pancake, frosted banana bread, Apple Jacks, what is this one? Frosted wild berry, frosted confetti cupcake, frosted strawberry milkshake, and frosted hot fudge sundae. So, this should be interesting. Now, the ones that I'm really stoked to try are the banana bread, the Apple Jacks, the strawberry milkshake, and the chocolate chip pancake. Now, with some of these types of products, you get these extravagant flavors, but they usually end up tasting like, well, nothing like what they're supposed to. So, I say we get started. Now I'm going to clear the table, and I think we're going to start with the frosted chocolate chip Here's a close-up. You can see it has a lot of chocolate chips, both on the outside and the inside here. Then it looks like it has some kind of supposed to be pancake mix type stuff. I don't know, we'll see. But that's what it looks like. It looks like pancake mix in there. Alright. Well, let's pop open this Pop-Tart box and see what it tastes like. Alright. Here it is. The trusty scissors. Well, kind of smells like a Pop-Tart. Which I guess it should, right? It's falling apart. Okay, well, here's what it looks like up close. You can see all the chocolate chips on the frosting. Plain backside. Now, I'm gonna say that this is gonna taste nothing like a pancake. I think it's just gonna taste like a Pop-Tart. Like a chocolate chip Pop-Tart. That's about it. That's what the inside looks like. Not much going on. It's definitely not what the box shows. I smell a hint of maple syrup. doesn't taste any different than the Eggo Pop-Tart. Which is kind of disappointing. It's good, but I kind of expected a little bit of a different taste than something they already have out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is at the end of the video, I'm going to rate each Pop-Tart. I'll set them all out in order, and we'll go from there. But, alright, I'm gonna clean up, and we'll try the next one. Okay, so, here we have the Frosted Hot Fudge Sundae. And here's a close-up of the box. As you can see, it has all kinds of sprinkles and frosting on top, and then some kind of a white filling on the inside. And the Pop-Tart itself is chocolate. Now, I'm going to predict it already. I'm gonna say this tastes similar to their s'mores or Oreo flavored Pop-Tart. I could be wrong. But let's pop it open and find out. For all those Kringle lovers. Smells like the s'mores. I'll be 100% honest. I mean, when it comes to taste testing things, I'm pretty open about what flavor it is and, this and that, texture. But some things that just are disappointing. Here's what this looks like. Sprinkles and chocolate and white frosting on a chocolate Pop-Tart. The center, they really don't give you much of a filling, do they? It's just a real thin layer right there. Alright, well, okay. It actually tastes kind of like a hot fudge sundae. Like I said at first, I thought it was gonna taste like the s'mores, but it tastes totally different. I think it might have something to do with the type of chocolate Pop-Tart. As you can see, this is a lighter color than the s'mores. And the filling tastes a little different too. So, not bad. Yeah, it does. It tastes just like a real cheap hot fudge sundae. You know? Yeah, a hot fudge sundae that's not the best. So, yeah. It especially has something to do with that type of chocolate Pop-Tart. It's a whole different level. Okay. Let's move on to the next. And here we have the frosted confetti cupcake. Not too sure about this one. I can't stand the little confetti pieces. They're usually hard as a rock and very tasteless. These right here. Looks like it has an inside end on the outside. But is probably going to be the filling. It might have like a really sweet icing flavor, or it might have like a cupcake batter type flavor. Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's pop it open and try it. Moment of truth. It smells like cake icing. So there's what it looks like. All the little confetti pieces. It's really not as many as I thought, especially towards the box. Everything's always exaggerated on the box. And there's what the inside looks like. I see a couple confetti pieces inside, but not many. It's just the white whatever, filling. Yeah, definitely cake icing. That's where they're going to trick us into thinking it tastes like a cupcake. Okay. Well, it actually kind of does taste like a cupcake. The center was kind of thick and chewy. So I don't know if they used maybe legitimate cake icing in there, or if they mixed icing with matter. But it does taste like a cupcake. It's quite enjoyable. And it'd probably be really good coming straight out of the toaster. Well, let's move on to the next one. Here we have the frosted strawberry milkshake. Apparently it was out before, because it says it's back. I never had it, so. But if it tastes anything like it looks, it's going to be quite exquisite. Here's a close-up. As you can see, it's all sorts of pink. It's got a pink, probably strawberry filling. It's got some ice cream sprinkles on top with an icing. It looks really good. And it must be, if they brought it back. It must be, a favorite of Pop-Tart fans. Okay, folks, let's pop this box open and have ourselves a strawberry milkshake. This one might be pretty good. It kind of smells like a strawberry milkshake. And here's what it looks on your own tooth enamel. Now this one has a little bit more filling than some of the other ones we just tried. Wow, it smells amazing. Here we go. Yeah. I taste strawberry milkshake. I thought it was going to taste like, just a strawberry Pop-Tart. But it has that whole strawberries and cream type taste, which can be, considered as a strawberry milkshake. Wow. This one is definitely on the board. But we have two more to try. Let's bring up the next one and see if it's as good as it appears. And here we have it. The frosted banana bread. New. Now, I love banana bread. It's absolutely amazing. So delicious. And, growing up with my great-grandparents, homemade banana bread and I think zucchini bread or something like that. Had this type of stuff all the time. Grew up on it. So I'll definitely be able to know whether or not this lives up to banana bread. Here is a close-up. You can see it has some sort of filling in there. And with like a white icing on top. Here's what it looks like. You know, honestly, it kind of also smells like eggnog. I smelled it with my eyes closed, and it's a whole different experience. It kept reminding me of something from my childhood. I was thinking, Christmas at my grandparents' house, something along those lines. And then, bingo, it came to me. Eggnog. Well, this is going to be interesting. Wow, this smells absolutely phenomenal. No lie. That's what it looks like on the inside. I have never been this excited about a Pop-Tart in my life. This is out of this world. It's like if you took a slice of banana bread and dipped it in eggnog. But we're not done yet. I saved the best for last. Or at least that's what I think. Because I've never tried it. But it looks like it would be the best. So, let me pack all this up. And then we'll try the next one. And here it is. The last one. The frosted apple cinnamon flavor Apple Jacks Pop-Tarts. Now, I'm going to predict that it tastes nothing like Apple Jacks. I say it's gonna be just some cheap apple and cinnamon flavored Pop-Tarts. But, of course, I could be wrong. But as you know, there's only one way to find out. Let's pop this Pop-Tart box open. this is the #1 Pop-Tart spot. Well, we're off to a bad start here. It smells nothing like Apple Jacks. It smells like Pop-Tarts. That's what it looks like. And I forgot to show you what the box looks like. As you can see, it has all these little Apple Jack flavor bits on top here, all over the place. And that's probably the extent of it. It's that cool looking orange center though, so that's fun. But man, it still does not smell like Apple Jacks. It kind of smells like well, it kind of smells like vegetable stew. It seriously does. It's kind of a weird aroma for an apple and cinnamon flavored Pop-Tart. Well, here we go. Unless they change the Apple Jacks formula. Which they might have. I don't know. I haven't had it in forever. But the Apple Jacks I remember. You know, it tastes nothing like this. I'm actually disappointed in this one. Well, that just about does it. Let me clean up here. And I'll get them all out on the table in the order from 1 to 6. And we'll talk about it. Okay, so here we have the final verdict. The number 1 spot is the frosted banana bread. It was absolutely amazing. Great flavor all around. The Pop-Tart, the filling, the icing. Second place is the frosted strawberry milkshake. It was, it was neck and neck for a minute or two. But, this one's really, really good. The third place goes to the frosted confetti cupcake. It definitely tasted like a cupcake, but a little more could have been done to it. It kind of just tasted like cupcake icing or cake icing. Fourth place goes to the frosted chocolate chip pancake. It was delicious. But it tasted just like the Eggo Pop-Tarts. So it gets the fourth place spot because it's kind of like cheating. Fifth place, the frosted hot fudge sundae. There's really a lot that could have been, done with this one. It was disappointing. But not as disappointing as the Apple Jacks. This tasted nothing like Apple Jacks. And it had a very cheap apple cinnamon flavor that was way too strong. You could taste the artificial chemical flavoring. It was just extremely disappointing. And there's actually a couple times I tasted like strong fake cinnamon over anything. So, yeah. Last place. First place. Well, now that I'm on a sugar rush, I'm going to go my system a little bit. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. But even though it's not my, normal roleplay style or anything, I still hope you enjoyed. Hope you could find it relaxing, informative, and fun. But, if you like the up-close whisper videos, let me know in the comments below. But until next time, this is Lloyd's ASMR, signing off.